What's good? What's happening? We back after a long time, I know. But we're back. Brand new episode of Black Otakus of Culture. This is your boy Chris J. Know it's been a minute. Got the boy Cam here. Got his Thanksgiving locks fresh and ready, man.
Yo.
And then Daytrail's face was just seen and he went back away, man. But we all here though, G. And we just happy to be back. We got a lot of good to talk about as well. And
A
I'm
big
just happy
mid.
to be back. Yeah, and what mid?
Get off my desk.
Because I'm like, what mid we got to talk about?
Oh, we'll get to it.
Well, we'll get to it then. We will get to it. But a lot has happened since we've been off and all of that. I do apologize. My work schedule is ass, but we're gonna start making the best out of it. But also, happy Thanksgiving, because by the time this episode comes out, it'll be Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys enjoy the time with friends and family. Make sure you eat good. Make sure you don't catch diabetes, all that other good stuff. But let's go ahead and get right into it this whole episode is going to be a what's cracking episode. So, but in terms of anime updates, because after this, we ain't talking about no other goddamn anime. So, one movie.
With the exception of I'm saying as far as we do got December to look forward to, because that's when the final core of JoJo comes out.
And let's get it, G. We're gonna see happen, G. We're gonna see happen. We don't know what that means, but anime wise, this current season, it is what it is. Is it living up to the big hype? I guess so. I guess not.
It's living up to the best hype. I think this is hands down the best anime season we've had this year. I think only from the standpoint that this is the most inoffensive anime season I've had thus far. All the shows.
And the bar was in hell.
All the shows that I had, not even that. I just think from a weekly basis, I really like this because the shows that I'm watching. So the shows that I'm currently and going to keep watching, basically. Did that Tony Kawa thing drop yet?
I gotta actually look into it.
Okay.
I'll look into it right now.
So I know that's coming up. I'm gonna watch that. But I've been watching Mob Psycho season 3, Spy X Family Part 2, Blue Lock, Bleach, and there's something else. I know there's something else. Oh, and Uzaki-chan, season 2, I think, because most of the stuff is on Crunchyroll, with Bleach being on Hulu for some stupid reason. And Chainsaw Man, and Daily Life of the Immortal King. So those are the only shows that I'm watching, but they're spread out. So I know Monday, that's when Daily Life of the Immortal King, and also there's another show that drops this day. Is it Bleach? No, Blue Lock is today. Daily Life of Immortal King and something else drops on Monday. I know that for sure. Or is it just this show? Tuesday is Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
Wednesday is Mob Psycho season 3.
Yep.
And then I got Thursday, Friday, no anime. When I tell you, because my tolerance for anime is at an all-time low at this point in my life. When I tell you, having 2 days in a row where I don't have to worry about watching any anime is a god. It's Bleach. Bleach is on Monday. But yeah, so this has been inoffensive. Every show that I've watched has not pissed me off. It's been good. Blue Lock especially. I'm really liking that show. There's been so much trash, garbage sports anime that soccer really has pushed the bar forward with Al Alshi, and now this show. So and Blue Lock has been, I like it. It's fucking crazy. It's like super anime football, and I'm all for it. It doesn't take it. It looks like it doesn't take itself too serious. It's battle royale soccer, and I like that concept. OST is fire. So yeah, that's the standout for me this season is Blue Lock. But I will give a special shout out to Bleach, cause holy crap, this last episode.
I still gotta catch up. I'm 2 episodes
God,
behind.
Bro. This episode, this is the Yak versus Yamato fight.
Oh yeah,
Where
Pack Watch
when
the
I tell
episode.
but where when I tell you this is the episode where they flex their animation budget. This is the episode when they flex their animation budget. I was like, okay, all right, Bleach. I see you. I ain't mad at it. So like, hey, if we could get this type of consistent quality when it comes to like a lot of the major moments coming up in the Bleach show, it's good. Cause I was floored this episode. It was really good from start to finish. R.I.P. my nigga, you already know. Smoking on that pack, because that was literally his one and only moment in the entire series. And you got,
And they said, "Yo,
I'm
that's
telling
why
you,
I respected Kubo because it was like fuck dude," and he said, "Hey, I don't fuck with dude
Soul
either."
Society is trash, bro. Soul Society got some sorry ass niggas on their squad, bro. They some sorry ass niggas. But yeah, everything else has been good, consistent quality wise. So yeah, I'd say, I mean, the bar is low because I think it was it Spring. Spring was the one I hated. Yeah.
Spring
Like
was where it left taste.
The bar is so low that like this has been, the fact that this is inoffensive. All the shows that I've been watching have been good quality. You know, shout out to fall season, and it's ended. Is it ended soon?
We have another full month.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just legit starts, but yeah, I agree. It's like what I watch, what I enjoy. We're watching the same shit. I still have to fully catch up on Mob Psycho. Bleach is just wonderful. It's restoring the feeling of before this arc really gets fucking downhill. Um, but yeah, shout out to that. Chainsaw Man is just, I'm really enjoying just what the just reliving certain moments with Chainsaw Man, and once again we talk about Bleach animation.
Chainsaw Man has had really great animation. I will say though that this past episode, this week, really convinced me like how filler some of this stuff is. Chainsaw Man, like I need people to realize a lot of people are into the hype of Chainsaw Man because of Mappa and the appeal of Chainsaw Man. But as far as from a narrative perspective, a lot of Chainsaw Man is waiting for this nigga Denji to turn into Chainsaw Man. And this week's episode was I'm telling you, this week's episode was like a 5 out of 10 for me. Because it's just like, it was just like, you basically took a chapter, like I think 2 or 3 chapters, and
longer than it needed to be.
You made it way longer than you could have condensed that to like whatever that whole like, oh, we gotta kill Denji, you know, like all that stuff. You could have condensed that to like 5 minutes, and then the rest is Chainsaw Man going crazy. Cause like Chainsaw Man's biggest draw is like when the chaos happens, like when it's just niggas talking to each other back and forth. I'm snoozing.
We didn't really care about dialogue because the thing is, even reading the manga, shit happens so fast. Where it's like,
yeah, it's like chapter to chapter, there's something happening. Although I will say these recent chapters of Chainsaw Man have been.
This has been talking Chainsaw Man with the part
part two Chainsaw Man. Y'all can skip that for the anime for me, bro. I'm good on that because part 2 so far is
it's literally talking.
So man. It's like I feel like this man is just riding off the coattails of the fact that he knows that Chainsaw Man is popular and he can do no wrong. Nah, you can do wrong, bro. You can do wrong. These past
I'm just trying to extend it a little bit longer.
Man, it's
gonna be all
mid as hell, bro. But yeah, like the next episode is when shit go down, and for this particular arc. But like a lot of Chainsaw Man to me is waiting for him to become Chainsaw Man. The talking stuff, especially because, I mean, no spoiler alert, but like a lot of niggas dying Chainsaw Man. So like a lot of these characters now that people are going like, oh, this is best girl, this is best guy. Even at this part of, bro, when I tell you nobody gives a shit about those characters, even Denji himself doesn't give about them niggas no more. They don't even talk about them niggas no more, bro. It's a pack watch. So, yeah, dialogue is, yeah. But it's still, but they are doing a good job as far as from an animation perspective. The opening, we didn't talk about this, but Chainsaw Man has hands down the best opening of this year for me.
Easily.
That opening is absolutely fucking fire. So big ups to Chainsaw Man, and y'all manga fans are some goofies because I've been hearing some of y'all complaints, G, because they don't focus on specific panel drawings. They're like, this show sucks because in this particular part, Denji's not doing this because if you look in the manga, this is like, bro, chill out.
Y'all scaring the hoes.
It's never
Stop scaring the hoes. Stop scaring the hoes.
It's never been that
Stop
deep, bro.
Scaring the hoes.
If we talking about it'd be one thing if it was like the good moments where it's like, you know, he ripped somebody's head off and it's like, yeah, I want to see that animated and he doesn't do it. I can understand the complaint on that. But like this nigga sitting in a tub and y'all talking about like, oh, he's supposed to actually be positioned like this, and the sun is supposed to be shining on, bro. Y'all
scaring the hoes. The only thing that matter, anything involving Denji, is titties, sex, Makima, and going chainsaw.
When that man put them chains out, bro, that's all y'all gotta care.
That's all. But also, Tony Cairo was supposed to drop November 22nd, so supposedly this week.
Cool. All right. Cool.
So we'll see if it actually drops that day, but that's according to Crunchyroll. But yeah, anime wise, everything that's good is good. Also, it's funny, nobody's talking about My Hero. Nobody.
I don't care. Nobody.
And
cares.
This is the biggest arc, and then nobody's talking about this shit. It's hilarious.
I don't care.
That's hilarious.
Because I was like, you know, I was like, let me check some stuff out because I saw some clips on Facebook, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just like, everything that happens in this arc is such a yawn. Not like from retrospective. Now that we're currently in the manga, you look back at this arc, and I'm just like, I don't care. Especially now that where we are in the manga, bro. Oh my lord.
Oh look, gee, don't even get me started with the manga. Now, look, all I'm gonna say is fuck side characters and
Wrap
fuck
this
side characters.
Wrap this shit up.
Horikoshi, bogus as hell, G. Bogus as hell,
bro. Nobody
but
cares.
Let's go ahead and wrap up the anime part of what's cracking with One Piece Red. We went to see it a couple weeks ago. That was 2 weekends ago, right, Cam?
Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
Yep. So me, Cam, and Chaz went to go see it, and one of the best musical experiences I ever had in the movie theater.
And I hate musicals.
and I love music and anime. So it was a really great movie. Keep it short and simple. Uda is probably the most up there with terms of the most broken.
She's top 5.
Broken anime characters ever.
She's top 5.
We got to discuss how she took Infinite Tsukuyomi or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh my god!
Turned it up a whole notch.
And she made Madara's whole plan in Naruto look like a kid's project when they like make them paper mache volcanoes or some shit like that, bro. Like I'm just like, why does she accomplish better than what took Madara years to accomplish?
Centuries.
Like it's actually
a century?
Yeah, it's actually insane, bro. Like she literally was just like, I'm just gonna sing, and Madara's like, oh, I gotta set you up over here. I gotta start this organization. I gotta get these genes in me. Then I gotta get the tent. I gotta get all the tail beasts. Like this man had all these complicated plans, and Uda was like, I'm just gonna sing, and I got all y'all. Like it was crazy. I'd also say that this movie did a good job. This movie is pure filler, by the way, for people who are wondering. This if you took timeline wise, this takes place. If you want to establish a timeline, this takes place after Whole Cake Island, but it can't take place after Whole Cake Island because Robin, Usopp, and Zoro are there. So it makes no sense because they're supposed to be in Wano at this point. So there's no real consistent timeline. But if this is a good gauge as far as what we can expect from Shanks, this was good. Because this man Shanks did have hella feats in this movie. And it was kind of fire. Him pulling up on the Marines. And they was like, no, we
gonna kill people.
We go ahead. Like, and then Shanks is like, you kill somebody, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna kill nobody.
All right, man. we smooth. G. God bless, man.
Like this whole thing, and I also like the fact that like the villain of this movie. This is gonna be spoilers, but the villain of this movie.
You should have seen the movie by now.
The villain of the movie being Uta, like it was like from start to finish, the villain of the movie was Uta, and I like that because it was like there was no like okey doke where like, oh, this is the true villain or this is the real. No, it was Uta from start to almost finish because she does come back to her senses, but she was still did some shit. I also if I were to give this movie a rating, because I this is the only negative I would say, I'd probably give it like an 8, or like an 8 out of 10. If I were to take points off, is that I don't understand what is with anime movies over reliance on ugly ass CGI monsters as the finale fight. I don't understand this. Where does this come from? Like, who started this trend? Because this is every single movie.
It was in Stampede. It was in Stampede. It was in
Demon Slayer.
Yep.
It was in My Hero. Like, these anime movies always was like, okay, guys, who are we gonna have as a final confrontation? Ugly ass CG monster. Like, it was like, this one was like the least inoffensive one, because I liked the music that was playing when they was like pulling up on Shorty, and then we also got to get like the Shanks and Luffy team up, Usopp and his terrible.
With pure spoilers. Shout out to spoilers.
Shout to spoilers. Usopp and his terrible ass father having coordination. That nigga is a garbage ass father. Probably top 3 worst father in anime history. This nigga is neglectful of his son, and he's proud of it. Like, bitch ass nigga. He's so trash. But yeah, so, and then it's like they I don't understand why they spoiled Gear 5 in this movie. I have no idea what they were thinking of when they were like, okay, guys, we're gonna have him go Gear 5th. There was no reason for him to go Gear 5th in that movie. Like, at all. I'm not even saying it from like a power level show. I'm just saying, like, it just makes no sense at this point for him to go Gear 5, especially because they haven't talked about the Nika stuff, the Joy Boy stuff. It just makes no sense from like a narrative to just out the gate just go like, boom, this is Luffy's new form. Also, for the power scalers, they fucking mad as hell on Reddit right now because Luffy had to bust out a form that beat Kaido, and it took the combined powers of Luffy going Gear 5th and Shanks to defeat the enemy in here. So what does that say about Kaido's power level in comparison to Uda, G?
God's here. Like, G,
the buck, bro. Let's keep it a buck, G. Uda above Kaido. Uda
above everybody. Shit.
Uda above Kaido, G. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's why they killed all. Look. That's why they killed all.
They had to.
Because there's no. I was like, there's no fucking way they can keep this bitch in the story. She's just too broken. Her power, what she can accomplish, is too much for One Piece for her to be in here. So they're like, yeah, offer. But yeah, solid movie overall. Go out and see it. We spoiled it, but you know, it is what it is. Go out and see it. Like I said, 8 out of 10. Probably. Yeah, I'd say this is the best One Piece movie. Definitely better than Stampede in my opinion. So yeah.
Yep, I'm all for it. Cam hit everything in the head. It was a really great anime movie. It may not do Demon Slayer numbers, but who cares?
It is number 1 in Japan. It was. It didn't do Demon Slayer numbers.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't do Demon Slayer numbers. But it was like numbers,
when it came out, it was number 1 in Japan.
Which makes sense because One Piece is number 1 in Japan regardless. But I enjoyed the Uda, just the singing, the songs. They were some bops. I really hope whoever they had sing the songs got a check.
Oh, she got a check for sure.
Get them royalty checks. Don't sign no 360 deal.
Apparently she's supposed to be singing at the New Year's event too. So she.
Oh yeah, bag secure.
So she getting a bag. Secure.
But yeah, overall it was a really, really great experience. Always fun to enjoy anime movies with the homies. And overall, like, I just enjoyed just how they figured it out and just what it took in the Shanks feats. Shanks is just that nigga. It just further proves that Shanks is that nigga with no devil fruit.
Confirmed. And hasn't been confirmed yet. We still don't know. But
we don't know. But even if his fruit is just superhuman abilities, that is enough. that in itself is enough. And just to strike fear in every goddamn man. That might be his devil fruit, strike fear in man.
We also got like a small bit of canonization to his backstory. Just a small bit that I don't know if they've established in the manga, but like if you remember, they had found Uta in the treasure box. And
yeah.
Like he saw her, and then it flashed back to him
being,
and then he saw like Roger. So I'm assuming we got like a little bit of. I know like some people are gonna overanalyze the fuck out of that, but like it was kind of like a little decent sneak peek if we ever get some Shanks backstory about where he came from. that was like a little cool segment that they put in the story.
So yeah, so we'll see where things go from here. But overall, loved it. Great movie. We'll watch it again whenever it pops up on Crunchyroll. But if you can go see it, see it. If not, it'll probably be up on Crunchyroll. Probably, I think, by February. They'll secure it eventually. But yeah, so that's the anime part of this podcast.